Hi guys, my name is Darius. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm testing Honda E. I'm absolutely amazed about the look. For me personally, this is the best looking car, full stop. Not just an EV, just best looking car. I love the retro contemporary style mixed all together, which makes this car very, very unique. Now today I have a journey of 82 miles to do. I haven't had a chance to fully charge the car today, so I set off from home with 74% battery and 70 miles showing me on the gasometer. Will I be able to make it? I don't know. We're gonna find out soon. And then I can talk about things that I really like already, and there are also things that I don't like so much. So stay tuned. Okay, so let's talk about things that I really, really love about this car. So the first one is definitely design. Number one, honestly, I love it. But some people might hate it. My wife, when she look at it, she's like, what? She didn't like it at all. She sat inside and she said, okay, I quite like the interior, but she doesn't like the outside at all. So yeah, it's personal opinion. Another thing that I really enjoy is the driving position. You can set yourself comfortable position quite easily, and the car was really comfortable to drive. I was testing Zoe a couple of weeks ago. If you haven't watched that video, I will put the link in the description below, or add some end cards at the end of this video, so make sure you check that out. And the Zoe was a really nice car with a huge range, but this car isn't about the range. This is a city car. This is a smaller car that you can get only 4 people on the board, which is a huge issue for me, because most of the times I am driving this car myself. Occasionally I'm dropping my kids to school, so I think I can live with 4 seats in the car. However, the boot space, it is tiny. Again, I'm not a car journalist, so this is my personal opinion. I'm not going to talk about all the numbers and all the text and stuff. I don't really care that much, to be honest. I just need to get from point A to B in a nice, comfortable way, and as cheap as possible. So I will be looking to buy any of the cars that I will be testing on PCP finance, and probably part exchanging my Nissan Leaf, which I currently been owning for 5 years. Okay, so the battery in this Honda E is only 35 kilowatts. However, the usable capacity of the battery is 28.5 kilowatts, which is about equivalent on 30 kilowatts Nissan Leaf. I have the 24 kilowatts, so on a nice day like today, I am capable of getting about 75-80 miles. Yesterday I was driving from work and I did 72 miles and I had 5 miles remaining. The reason I am hoping to change to another EV is the range. I don't need 200 miles. Zoe was capable of that quite easily, but if I can get 120, that would be amazing. So I'm not sure if Honda can actually do this. The Honda E is capable of 135 miles, but I doubt it. I am getting 2.6 miles to the kilowatts, which is not very economical at all, because I am getting about 4 miles to the kilowatts on my Nissan Leaf. So yes, I think I will be struggling to get those figures. I am going motorway most of the time today, as you can see, so it'll be interesting. So I will tell you what range I will be having when I get to my destination, and I'll see you shortly. I am nearly at my destination. I've managed to reset my speedometer and all the things, and I'm actually getting 6.3 miles to the kilowatts, which is great. So it'll be interesting to see on my way back home what average miles to the kilowatt I will be getting. And I'm hoping I will be able to get home without topping up the car, so I can fully charge it up tomorrow, and then I can test the range from 100%. But yeah, this car just brings so much joy to a driver. I mean, even the people around, when you look at the car, it just makes you happy. Like, it's hard to describe, honestly. You need to drive one, then you understand. Yeah, I don't know. It's, believe it or not, I was so excited to drive this car that I had a dream about this car last night. And I had two Honda E on my drive last night. Yeah, it's brilliant. The thing about this car is telling you that the competition is doing a lot better, because the range isn't great, it's a small car, it's an expensive car, but somehow you just want this car because it's just so adorable, and it's so great to drive as well. So far, this is my favorite car to drive. The Zoe was quite bumpy, the Leaf is okay, but this is brilliant, and the performance is absolutely amazing. Again, I'm not looking for a performance car, but 8 seconds till 60, it is quite rapid, so happy days. So next thing I really like about this car are the cameras. So there's no wing mirrors, you've got the cameras. However, I found the issue because when you put your right hand on the steering wheel, you're actually blocking the way to see your right camera. So I found this quite annoying, so you need to bring your hand a little bit lower in order to see what's behind you. I would compare this car to an iPhone. You either love it or you hate it. You see, I'm not a huge fan of Apple. As you probably know, on my channel I only review Android phones, because I never understood why people are actually buying them, because they're so expensive, they don't have the best specs, and the people are still happy to pay that extra to get an iPhone, and that's why I feel about this Honda. Okay, this isn't the best car, but you just want one. So now I understand what the Apple people think. Okay, so I'm nearly at my destination. I'm getting 6.1 miles to the kilowatt, which is sound a little bit better than 2.6. I don't know about the previous people, how they were driven it, but definitely not. I mean, I'm not driving very, very economically. But I believe this figure is going to drop a little bit as soon as I hit motorway, because I restarted when I went off the motorway. Oh, another thing I really enjoy about this Honda E is the the paddles on the steering wheel. Absolutely amazing. This is the best way of regenerative braking. I have this on my wife's Mitsubishi Outlander, and I always been missing this on my Leaf. There is an e-pedal on Honda, but I don't really like it. I don't really understand why people are getting so excited about it. I don't know. I do prefer using the regen, or even go without the regen, so I can just cruise going down the hills. And when you use the one pedal, the car will just slow down, and it's just too rapid for me. I don't like it. I prefer gradually slowing down. And I think you can get more miles to the kilowatt that way. But I think I have been quite efficient with my Nissan Leaf because of using this type of driving, keeping the speed consistent. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, just a quick update. I am on my way back home, and I'm going to challenge myself and see if I can make home. I've got 18 miles to get home, and I've got 20 miles left and 19% left. I was driving economically since I reset my miles to the kilowatt hour, and I'm actually getting 4.1 miles to the kilowatt hour, which is pretty alright, to be honest. So just to remind you, I left home with 76, as far as I can remember, percent. Both ways it's 82 miles. So will I be able to make it? Hopefully I will. I've got a few charges on my way, but I'm not gonna stop unless there's one free, so I can top it up and see the charging speed. It started to rain, so I don't want to talk too much. I'll see you later. I just turned up to the Kia service station, and you know what? It is free, however, it doesn't support CCS because it's a DC Chapter mode that I've got for my Leaf. However, the other one isn't free, so I cannot be bothered. So always check before you turn up to the charging points, especially with the Eco3City one. Sometimes they are actually free, so it's a good to try and see. Okay, let's go home. It's cold. Right, guys, I haven't arrived home just yet, but just want to show you the figures because I was hoping that one of the charges is going to be free, especially this one because it has the CCS, but it isn't. But never mind. I've got 5 miles left and then 5% left, which is fine. So that's how the car looks in the dark. Pretty nice. So yeah, I'm heading off home. I've got 3 or 4 miles to get home, and I should be able to make it. I do not have range anxiety anymore. I've been driving EVs for too long, so I can easily make it without even trying. So let's go. Right, quick update. I've done 82 miles exactly. I have arrived with 2% and a turtle flashing to me. And I am pretty impressed with the Honda E because I left with 74% showing and 76 miles as far as I can remember, and I did 82 miles, and I can probably do another 2 miles on those 2%. So yeah, well done Honda, I'm pretty impressed. And if I drive in my way, I will be able to get close to 120 miles pretty easily. Now the journey I did today, 70% was motorway, so I was going 50, 60, 70 depending how fast I could actually go, so I was just keeping to the limits. Nothing crazy, but not really slow. So really good day. Hopefully this will help you guys when you're gonna purchase Honda E, so you will know exactly what to expect when you get to those low numbers. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so I've moved my car, but I have to show you something. Oh. Now when you got one hand only, it's very awkward to get into the car, because after turning the car on and off to get it to my home charger, it's actually showing me that I've got 0% left and 0 miles. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I can top it up there and then we can test it tomorrow. Really good day, really happy with the car, and to be honest, I feel like this car is just for me. I love it, absolutely love it. welcome back. Day 2, quick update. Just on my way back home from work, I did 33.8 miles. I restart the meter, whatever it's called, to see what miles to the gallon I was going to say, what miles to the kilowatt an hour I will be getting. And I'm quite impressed, to be honest. So far I have 4.5 miles to the kilowatt an hour, which is really impressive. However, mainly I was doing B-roads, countryside. I was going pretty economical to see what best range I can actually get. So if I will be getting this kind of figures, I should be able to get close to the claim figures of 130-ish miles. So happy days. Sadly, the car is going to go back to Honda in Telford. So huge shout out then for letting me have the car for a couple of days. So actually, just to tell you very quickly the things I don't really like about the car, and there aren't many, okay? The one particular one was, to start with, the wing mirror, I mean the camera. However, I managed to
in 200 yards, turn left onto Peter Destaplay Way.
I have found a way with the steering wheel. I didn't know that I can pull it in a little bit further, and actually my hand isn't on the way anymore, so there is a way round there. Sadly, the boot is smaller than I expected, so I will not be able to get my dogs for a walk if I have to take him. Then there's not a problem with my leaf. They're happy. 2 Labradors in the boot. I wouldn't even be able to get one dog in there. So this is the negative thing. And another one, it's the door handles. They not always pop out, I don't know why. So if I'm using phone, or I've got on other hands, let's say coffee, so it's quite challenging to get into the car with just one hand, because it's pretty much impossible to do it. Other than that, I just love this car so much, as you know already. So tomorrow I will be asking my children what they're thinking about the car. So it'll be interesting to hear what they say. See you later. Do you have enough space?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you like it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, Fabian, so what do you like? Do you like this car?
Yes.
How many points would you give? Last time you gave Zoe 5 or 6, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How many points would you give to Honda E?
9 or 10, because you can connect PlayStation and you can feed fish, because there's a button that you can press and then you can tap on.
Yeah.
Tap
It is
on
cool.
the fish and feed them. And
But it's smaller car. Last time you said the Zoe was too small for us. This one's even smaller. But you don't mind that anymore?
yeah, because it might be small, but it is good.
It is good. I like the inside as well. It's really nice.
Can we buy one?
I don't know yet. It is.
You said it was very rare to see.
I know, but I love it. I would love to buy it, but we're gonna try different cars as well, and then we're gonna decide
How much
which.
money do you have?
Oh, I cannot tell you now. Right, guys, it's time to say goodbye to this beautiful Honda E. It's been a real pleasure.
In 1/4 mile, turn left onto Station Road.
Okay, guys, so it's time to say goodbye to this beautiful Honda E. It's been a huge pleasure driving this car, and I'm going to score it. Last car I've been driving and I was testing was Renault Zoe, which was a nice little car, and I give it 7 points. This one, straight away my brain is telling me go for 10, go for 10, you love it. I just want to make sure I am giving you guys my honest opinion, and there are only little things that aren't allowing me to give this car 10. is the boot size. I knew it was small, so I'm not complaining. However, it's just not big enough for shoppings. If I would like to take a dog, as I said before, I will be struggling. I mean, I can find a way around and just go with the Outlander, which is not a huge deal, but yeah, this is the one thing. And also the range. I am getting pretty decent range, but I'm worried that at the winter time with the heating on and few people more on the board, I will be struggling to get 100 miles in the winter. Summertime is now, you can get 120, 30 miles in the town, about 110 driving economically on the motorway. But also, this is the advanced Honda E, which I only found out recently. It has heated steering wheel, it has camera here, and then some little things as well, which I'm not really bothered about. Also, it has huge wheels, 17 inches, and they don't really help with efficiency. So apparently you get about 10 miles less than a normal one. So interesting. So it means that if I will be getting the normal one, I can probably get a third, 130, 140 miles in the town, which just sounds pretty awesome. So I'm hoping that you enjoy this episode. I will be testing Corsa E next week, so I'm looking forward to have a little go with our car. So yeah, please follow my journey finding another electric car. I am hoping to replace my 24 kilowatt Nissan Leaf, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers!